abusia Professor Gyampo one of the lecturers ewo Legon na ye kona bakwasemu a wo friend saying history with bekane say me say the main friend okura say expose de beto mountain so say lectures be sex for grades any ade ewo Legon na Professor Gyampo de nimbe pie mu ana che say abusia nya asem keto anti wono akasa no eba no scandals be efa guess ne sa ne ma ne ho de a ene oboa ni din ewo su bebre a enya asem keto na anu mu no ena nansen John Dramani Mahama ba ye wo chiche no ena ebiso ne so ena edi na kwhye Ghana Shippers Authority abusia ho no nso no sabre de allegedly ensem a eba ne se ema no ena che se wo sa wo mo lie ten ena ene wa unim dada no ama wadwuma ene wa unim dada ene wa ma wadwuma allegedly no sansem we ena abeto ya pono so na honorable one information minister Okatakyie Unveils ena de sansem we ababeto dwa wa kire mu de ekoso Ghana Shippers o chemu se ni mani mi ya ne de wo se John Dramani Mahama wode ne nice for me yensa na ni beba ne ho so no na ye the office no ada ne guest center a enya asem ketwa yenkotie se de Okatakyie Unveils ede nsem we etudwa
documentary no and I know say John Dramani Mahama a directive by say a man appointees no into kwan unnecessarily now obetu kwanya also must seek approval from the chief of staff office so, now beyond the seeking of the approval from chief of staff office appointees are supposed to be modest than if you hear your mama video no now you're more appointees are supposed to be modest precisely. And by so doing they are not supposed to pick first class but you know the loophole there is that Ghana most of the flights almost any first class so if we are talking about a opulence display of the people's wealth then it's about say department for business class precisely. So by inference if Jomama is saying that people in our appointees nikwanso or first class it means the apex of it which is business class they are not supposed to do that precisely. Now yentio Jomama almost are directive yentio
I must however remind you of the same caution I sounded to your colleagues who have already taken office, that the hallmark of this government will be modesty and respect for the Ghanaian people. There will be no room for arrogance and pomposity in this government. The resources that you'll be working with belong to the Ghanaian people who put us in office. Those resources are not to be wasted on opulence and extravagance. I've asked the Chief of Staff to write to all government appointees that I've imposed a ban on non-essential travel forthwith to cut down expenditure. Any travel that is deemed essential and necessary must be cleared first with the Office of the Chief of Staff. And such travels will have to be undertaken in modesty, no first class.
Okay, so General, where are President John Dramani Mahama a directive or the money appointees? So first, unnecessary travels. Now, sources from the corridors of Ghana Shippers Authority is telling us something. They said Professor Gyampo is doing directly opposite of what the president said. So, is it true, sir, Professor Gyampo Bayi? Within the last few months, I appointed we're making about 5 travels to the United States, all in the name of so-called conferences. And is it true, Sir Professor Gyampo, or JPD Mwabra conference and a Kura Maso? We had the any extra holding, the informant some analysis. Now, beyond the fact that Professor Gyampo ought to Kwame Basabasa or serve for business class at the expense of the taxpayer, which a year next week we will make all the documents available. Now, the question we are asking, Professor Gyampo, is it true that some of the travels you are making, they are non-essential travels, but it is being done because of per diem? Now, more among Kai Professor Gyampo, Momian share a deal with documentary shortly. Now, we're a documentary, and we are making a reference to the documentary because as it stands now, Professor Gyampo mfa BBC phone court. Say BBC for chanetro. Professor Gyampo mfa BBC onsi womo. Emma court to be unruly. And this documentary has been a year over 4 years. Still, Professor Gyampo ain't taking action. So we deem it as though a year documentary and correct. Agent went to me and take any legal action. Now, you share documentary we na yemra. Documentary in Yamra.
our reporter. Abigail showed me footage of their encounter. As soon as Gyampo arrived, he insisted on buying her shoes as she had reluctantly agreed to on the phone.
I want to buy something. I told you right into so let me buy one for school, one for...
Okay, so Danny, pause it. Where Professor Gyampo and a work video ni muno. On Mambe deny it's been well over 4 years. On deny say no one. On deny see editing. So by inference, he is in agreement with almost everything which is in this video, and we can make reference to that. So Professor Gyampo by according to this video, or say obeto a ye moku, a man moku general. Mienuama a ye student purportedly obeto a man moku mienuama the student. Na enkomone koso amuntie ni also I will kiss you violently. I have been kissed violently before. The violent kisser. Okay, so let's look at it. And there's a reason I made boss a video with just to remind you guys of BB and Ghana Shepherds Authority. What is going on? You better questions. Now, Mummy and Kosunti, Yenji video no.
I told you right into so let me buy one for school, one for... I don't want inconvenience.
Okay, so pause it, Danny, pause it. So a hand walk and general. A hand walk, have you been kissed violently before? Danny Kuachika Krabi na Sabra on him. Just say, well, your bala, no. Now wait, Gyampo said, it's wait, send I am ally.
Hey, Gyampo.
What did you mock when I am ally? Have you been kissed violently before? When you am ally, Gyampo, where you say I am ally? It's Gyampo she had purportedly a student I watch here. Now all baba a student in a lie. Also one obeto mo kumi no amano. Baku for school, baku for outing. We are no. Now we now know baby you know catch him so. Gyampo kra me ne ko to and dia kokko mu asемti. Men kan wa ha. Na just say Gyampo no or problem with Emma. Okay? So we are going to have a conversation very soon.
Precisely.
Now Professor Gyampo. Eso obe kiss wo ba violently. Yenti entu aso.
I told you right into so let me buy one for school, one for... I don't want inconvenience. You kissed violently before.
Pardon?
You have been kissed violently before.
Have I ever been
Kissed violently.
Hey.
We were just talking about shoes and kissed violently. I was like, what is going on?
After that comment, Abigail felt it was better to just go and buy the shoes. Once in the shoe shop, Gyampo bought her heels.
Hey. What for you? Danny. What to moku no?
Mokas.
Na chese we hone na no. Abigail jitru mu se wo be ye yi na no. Na owura mu no koto moku no.
Gyampo no.
Ato kumekume akosia. Ato de kumekume. O de ye lie.
Gyampo.
Ani ere Ghana Shepherds Authority ashenensa. Professor Gyampo. Na ye busa se bibi koso. Danny koso bo na afi ye me busa question.
Pushing yourself away. Don't be my wife.
Pardon?
Don't be my wife. Stop pushing yourself away.
I had literally seen him 4 times, and all of a sudden, marriage.
Back in the restaurant, Abigail asked about internships, but Gyampo had something else in mind.
I just want to reach it. It's like grow a bit fat for me. Nothing, you can money, you can fit to my own club.
Don't want me out.
Watching the footage, this didn't feel like a real marriage proposal. The professor laid out how Abigail would benefit from his support.
I'm already in this case.
But he seemed more interested in other things.
I'm going to kiss you here. By the time I release you, you will see the shyness will run away. Also, we see Kesse. Okay, Danny. So quick one. Yamra back. Now I gave you this background, so you will know that there's a record of Professor Gyampo doing something wrong somewhere.
Exactly.
Now, Professor Gyampo, you busa a question. Is it true, sir? Obabe a Ghana Shepherds Authority CEO? So far, wa fama be 30. Ewa juma mu ho. Oman go through the due process. The form juma. Is it true? Yebusa question, Professor Gyampo. Yebusa says so far, within a space of about 2, 3, 4 months of becoming Ghana Shepherds Authority CEO, you've actually employed a mawe, Oma undergo the due process to the extent that, General, even a voter regional communications officer of the NDC. Now, then if a voter regional communications officer of the NDC, financial so now yes, yama voter regional communications officer Kafui Agbeleze. Yamano a letter from the presidency. So Onko Gyampo ho. Now Omomano ejuma as a communications officer of a Ghana Shepherds Authority. The director of communications at the Ghana Shepherds Authority. Yes, so Gyampo so management. Or the amo be into mano. Is it true? Our lenses are very wide. We are still watching. Professor Gyampo, we are watching what you are doing. 25, almost 30 women are for her without undergoing a interview, no due process, nothing. A branch away a year, Kafui Agbeleze. Yes, any appointment. I had a letter man from presidency. So, or your communications officer of the NDC in the voter region. It in Kwanko just said, yes, so Professor Gyampo Swamano. And this same Gyampo from corridors of power, we are being told that despite being the CEO for Ghana Shepherds Authority, he is also fighting to be put on several different boards. What kind of IDD is that? So Professor Gyampo, share at the end. In any case, code of conduct of a year. President John Romani Mama. It looks like it's not working.
Never.
Code of conduct in Yajuma. Obia Yeduope. Samijam Fee Yeduope. Some George Echika and number plate more Yeduope. And the Gyampo, Yasuo Fama, where you remember Abra, one go, any due process be.
Just look at that.
I know more than a drum market for Mano. I also said, would dear any moon, she had would dear chili. I mean, your dear children, she had would dear any moon. Say, we don't want to call a board here. And your words will go back to me, the drum market for man and echo. And I'm a caller for man in Mamina Commonia, almost the source. So now a year 20 million board was said to Okunya, a Juma, a Shepherd's Authority and carry. Where are you? Dominic Macola for Neca. Ominating Common so. And yes, sir, and yes, sir, Professor Gyampo, we are asking a question. At this point, a man will form memoir. Are they undergoing the due process that we used to employ? So. You don't think so? I
don't think so.
Because they are. Or track record. Or track record. Professor Gyampo.
Gyampo baby. Gyampo.
Tia the letter Krama will be said. Omra Homedia Juma. When you're bad, uncle fee. So, chief of staff. Only and this what quite Wamano, you mano. What's what you saw their more baby. What the other day? What they are check. Said not name boss or appointed. One known called the beach, Chessa. Yamiani and Yadia. And we're from next week, we are going to supply you with the travel and your records in your Dina. I was ya, Yadina Beba, a quite 2 year. Or buy and what the impress by. Per diem send what GS. Now conference and a crack course. Or castle conference. Conference in a bar so. You better catch a gun for. And we are going to put them on their toes.
Precisely.
You know, the only platform where FBN need to say eagle. Yet we are not going to do Mechiao and Pacho. We are competent enough to take care of ourselves.
Sure.
So, Professor Gyampo, we are asking you questions. The way you be the eagle eye at so. We are watching what you are doing there. And medical catch them said, the more you be more somebody a information. Sabre munya nye procurement. Munya procurement ambawia. If se mu pesika ni bi de agu na jo ma ekwa amudi bia ba ye payi running mate campaign and presidential one campaign. Mu wia nso ankrofo be leak di aba ha. We say GR4 die bi ni ade aba be di ha. Enam kwa we ye se wo ye ni ade. Ayi masoma me boy ba ko enti wo temu a wo hwe ni ade. E ba be du a ye beka.
Fire.
Why? Professor Gyampo ye de ani show. We are watching.
Exactly.
But general, I can see you before see about next topic, you know. Then if Professor Gyampo him too so. Gyampo, you